what's up, YouTube? What's up, Jeff? I'm gonna speedline this tree or not speedline this tree. I don't know. I'm gonna climb this tree and do something. See what happens to me up there. But, you know, it's more of this landscape needs to be good, right? I have this little walkway that I can use. It's just pea gravel. And they took out the stepping stones there just in case. Moved them into a nice little pile over there. I mean, look at the shrubbery, knick-knack, paddywhack. Give a tree guy a bone stuff around here. Tree is just leaned out big time this way. The limbs, I can either freehand them down into here. Or I was thinking I could speed line them out into that parking area right there, which I might do. I got the kit, and so we'll see what happens. This is my speed line. It's a static line from PMI. This is good stuff. We'll be selling it with our kits here on the website soon. But anywho, I got a speed line ready to go this way, and I'm putting it there in case I want to use it, because the wind's been kicking up, and when I try to hand drop a limb, the wind blows it away, and I don't want it blowing it onto a shrub. So I might need to control the limbs with the speed line, just so, you know, because they're blowing around. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, I'm ready on the speed line over here. Probably just by hand, you know, pulling it pretty tight. As it comes off, you'll even get a little bit, and you'll have to back up with it. There's our first bundle, and it was a lot easier than pitching them by hand, actually. All right, I need you to get me that line closer, Jeff. Ba-da-ba-da. it's a little bit of setup time, but once she's cutting, man, it's over. And you're not fiddling with anything over them shrubs down there. It's all over there in the driveway. Hell yeah, and it's all way in the same direction too. Yeah, because see, we'll back the chipper in right there. And all those butts will be pointed right into it. You guys know this stuff though. This is just another micro adjustment to the old kit, really. It's this concept is to keep it from getting tangly in the limbs around you. Right now it's not a thing. Like if we were just clipping on these on one of my mollies that we sell, then that'd be faster. But there is a time when you have a whole bunch of slings hanging off a molly where they're tangling on you, and it's not as fun, not as slick. Seconds off of every little repeated move that you do all day long ends up to going home early. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do just to get an idea of the real time. I'm gonna put the camera up there looking straight down on the work. Then I'm gonna set 10 slings. See, there's that wind that makes it a lot better for speed lining when you've got control on the limb all the way down than it just blowing off onto a rhododendron. Anyway, I'll set 10 slings real time, no cuts in the tape, right? And then I'll cut 10 and we'll send them down the line, and you kind of see how efficient it is. The only thing not efficient about it right now is the fact that I'm talking about it, because we know it is. And you can see that for yourselves. So like if I did this the other way and I was just freehanding all this stuff like so many of us have done for years, I could do it. I could hit that spot over and over like that. I bet you it wouldn't be quite as easy. I'd be a little more tired at the end, and all the brush would be down there in a pile on their little trail between all their bushes, instead of out there in that perfect little dreamy spot right in front of the chipper. See what I mean? I got 10. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1, go. No rush, no hurry. Okay, you ready, Jeff? that's 10 limbs gone. And they're all in that really sweet, cool spot right there. Flowers. We almost didn't bring the Speedline kit. I'm glad we brought it, because try dropping something deliberately in this kind of gale. Drop a few in between the gusts. They're so small, it's hard to want to. When they're little, you don't really want to put a Speedline on them. It feels like a waste of a sling, you know? But they're big enough to wreck the landscape, wreck the flowers anyway. You don't always have to get the order right if they're all going anyway. Sometimes you do need to get the order right. I'm ready. Jeff, yeah. Drop it in there as soon as you can. Don't pull it to the side any longer than you have to. You might want to go around that fir tree once. Just make sure you can let it run to drop it. Time the wind just right. That was a B-. Ready? That was pretty smooth. You don't get to do that punching the factory clock. I had to hurry up and cut it before the wind came because the wind was pushing this way. There's a lot of that in tree work where you're doing things in these little windows of opportunity, you know? In a way, it's like the concrete guy, only sometimes more extreme because it's just you up there. The concrete guy has to do things in his little window of opportunity, and when the wind's blowing, it's like that. You have a little window of opportunity, otherwise it's going to be pushing too hard on the top when you're trying to top it, or when you're dropping limbs by hand. You wait for the wind to be just right or to die down a little, and then you can hit the hole. All right, YouTube, I'm gonna check out. I'll see you later. The rest is just a little chunk out bomb session. I might rig off of one of these trees or something, but I gotta just focus for a while. I'll see you guys next time. I can land them flat, but can I land them right on end? I'm gonna try to get it to land on end and stay there. I think you can. Let me calibrate this. Let's see. Yeah, about there. Oh, that would have been awesome. See how tight these growth rings are? Man, that's some nice looking stuff. Okay, Damien, this one I'm going to balance right on the top. It's going to land on its end.
So you're going to make it stab and land and balance on the top?
It's just going to hit perfect on this weird terrain with this weird cut in this weird shape, and it's going to balance like a glass of water. Tunk. Believe. I need you to believe.
I believe it.
Yeah, I believe too.
Oh man.
Go for it.
I think not all of us are believing up to par here.
I don't know what makes you think that.
Oh, it tried.
I bet a tiny bit more rotation it probably would have.
Yeah, itsy bitsy rotation more. I just slowed things down.
Damien works a little harder when August is here, so.
Yeah, I usually work a lot harder when August is here.
Are you saying that in the camera now?
Huh? Yeah, I usually work a lot harder when August is here.
I
was surprised Adam worked at all today, but since August was here, he did work today. In August.
Yeah. I was
worked pretty hard too.
You're lucky I stayed at all.
He actually made me slow down with the cameras.
Yeah, I did. I'm all, stop, I'm trying to talk here.
Or else I would have probably been done so fast.
Yeah.
So fast. Ridiculously fast.
Or at least half fast.
Yeah. It's interesting though that there's still a bunch of mess on the ground when he didn't ever make you guys slow down on the ground. Huh. I guess he didn't have to say anything. It was already slow enough.
That thing's not going.